Ain't another woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the...
Hey babe, welcome. So I'm starting off the style on not so freshly washed hair, and the reason is that I had to do like a stretching method before I actually attempted to do the style. So I stretched my hair using the method that is directly under this video, like my previous upload. So if you want to check out how I stretched my hair, you can go check that out. So I actually decided to just brush my hair and I re-moisturized my hair and put it in a bun to prepare it for this protective style. So I'm just going to part my hair right in the middle, and I'm going to do 2 more sections. So basically we'll end up with 4 sections. This is just going to help us get a direction as to where our ponytail is going to be, and working in parts makes things easy. So I'm just going to make another part in between those 4 sections to like trying to see where I want my bun to lay. I really wanted it to be high but as you guys saw in the beginning, it ended up being sort of like in the middle. It was too high. It was still high, but it was kind of in the middle. So here I was just trying to see if I was happy with the position of my bun, right? So when you've sort of established how you want it to be like, you can also just do extra checks to see if you like how it would look in different angles, which I did there, and we can start moisturizing our hair. So here I'm just spraying water on my roots, and I'm just going to follow up with some oil. And the reason why I'm doing this is I'm trying to avoid as much as I can flaking from the gel. And in this video we're trying out Got2B glued. This is actually my first time trying this out, and I'm curious to see how it will actually work, to lay my hair down and just to see how it behaves. And I must say I was quite nervous because this is a glue that's used to lay down wigs, but we'll see how that will go. And I'm just going to take my brush just to brush the hair all together and make sure it lays and distributes in the hair nicely. And I will use my elastic band just to section that part away. And I'm going to start with the back because the back has the most hair, and I'm just going to make a section. So making sort of like a medium section, if I could say, yes. And I'm just going to follow the same procedures. So I will take my spray bottle and I will spray my roots. You don't really have to spray the entirety of your hair. It's definitely going to shrink and it will make it very difficult. So you want to do it in sections, and then you want to apply your oil, of course, and then apply your gel, and then you want to take your brush and just smooth that gel into your hair and into your roots. So just for emphasis, I'm not trying to detangle my hair here. I'm literally just smoothing it in with the brush, and then I'm going to take the same rubber band and I will tie my hair again. So I did the rest of the back following the same methods, and then in front with those 2 sections, you can decide to part them further, but I just decided to leave them as 2 the 2 parts and do exactly the same method as the back, where I spray my tea rinse. Like I said before, you can actually use your water, and then I would just, apply my oil and then follow up with the gel. And you want to make sure that you properly distribute the gel throughout the hair evenly before you tie it to the rest of the bun. So over here I'm actually using my second rubber band because I didn't want to continue to manipulate my hair, and this is why I use rubber bands. Rubber bands make it easy for me to just kind of cut it off. It wouldn't be as painful as trying to use like those like proper ponytail holders. So this just makes it easy for me, so it doesn't snag or anything, and my hair is full of oil and product anyway, and so yeah, it just makes it easy for me to just snap it off. So now I'm using my third rubber band. So I suggest you get a couple few of rubber bands, and if you have shorter hair, then I actually expect you to use more because you will need more sections. So I'm just going to twist my hair up and try to form a bun, which was a big fail. And then I'm going to just make sure that everything is looking proper and trim. Then I will put on my oil just to make sure that that white cast is not overpowering. Then I put my silk scarf and I reinforced it with another scarf on top of that. And guys, at this point I was freaking out. I was not sure. I was scared that maybe the Got2B was actually going to glue my dugu. And it kind of did, but I kind of didn't let it dry all the way. So I let it dry a little bit, and then I removed it and retied my hair. So that's the result of what you're seeing here. My hair was still wet at this point. I have explaining to do, but otherwise I just took a few strands of Mali hair to make my bun, and I put on my rubber band. So this is how I do it. I loop the rubber band in two, and then I pull it, and then I just put that rubber band and securely place it on my natural bun. Then I'm going to twist. I'm just going to open it evenly. You can open more sections if you want, but I just wanted to. You will understand why very soon. And then I roll the hair, the one side of the hair, and I twirl it around my bun. So this will give that height that you want from your bun, and it's also going to give it that like twisty top knot bun kind of vibe. You know what I'm trying to say? So you just want to make sure you cover your hair. You are free to use bobby pins and just shape it so that it's properly stacked on top of each other, like what I'm doing over here. And don't be afraid, guys, to make mistakes. I totally made a lot of mistakes. As you guys can see, I just kept redoing it until I was happy with the result. So this is when I actually really decided to use a pin, and just to pin that down, because that was like a very difficult part for me. When I was done, I took the last part of the remaining part of the Mali hair, and then I started twisting it again, and now I was twisting it going to the bottom. So when you twist it going to the bottom, it gives more height, right? So it also just gives you that that naughty feeling, and your hair will be like completely covered in that sense. Make sure you just shape it until you're happy with it. Fluff out the hair, and pin where you have to pin, just to make sure that it is secure. And you guys can see it's very high. So I'm just going to accessorize it with some gold string and some gold essence. Actually, guys, I don't even know if I've called it the correct thing. I'm not sure if they're called, but those small gold accessories, you see them just now, and I just placed one or two around my hair. Now at this point, you guys will notice that I had a little bump on the right side of my hair. This was because my hair was not dry, and it was also because of how I actually tied down my scarf. So a big disclaimer, guys, make sure that you are, you tie your scarf evenly to get an even look. So when I was through with my bun, I actually went back in with my scarf, and you guys can see the bump was significantly reduced. So this brings us to the end of our tutorial. I'm happy to announce that this is in collaboration with Runako Connect, a business networking company that is all about African black beauty. I will link them down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next one.